Now for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit
I didn't
the
realize.
to the outside in this game.
I didn't realize I was
a perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
And here
You
now
did.
the punter,
All right, let's do
Fox,
this.
he sends us
Already
away.
up 7.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
How is he still fucking tired, bro? He ran like 2 plays.
About set to begin their next drive. The
He literally ran 2 plays.
And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Dillon.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And he takes this just a few yards.
Well, I guess we're running with AJ.
91 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms.
Oh, what a hit.
And for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on.
Like, I don't get he's still tired.
Let it go.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game.
Now AJ's tired. I have nobody.
They have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Well, Brandon,
I really run these guys into the ground. Like, I really do. It's crazy. This is what happens when you don't trust your quarterback. That's all I want to say.
Williams. Touchdown, Falcons. Just power football there. Down near the goal line, Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting across the goal line.
2 scores.
Coup for the extra point.
When and I'm in.
Jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
Running home.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first.
Yamada?
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Come on, snap it.
Now it's gone.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here.
Oh, I injured Dick. Jeez. Okay, I did not mean to injure him. That just happened.
We'll be back.
I didn't mean to injure him. That just happened.
A full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I've never given enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
One more stop. One more stop. Come on now.
Better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Hit him.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get
Wheelie!
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
There's A.J. Dillon, such a powerful runner, ready to lead this offense again on this next series.
He's already cruised past.
How is it he's still tired? Like, what?
Why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurtled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Dillon.
And he's taken down, but able
Good
to
run, good run.
the 35.
127 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because He is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an
No, Bijan is supposed to be the focal point of the attack.
to start making plays.
Bijan is, not Dylan.
They'll try the left side with Dylan. There he goes, left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created.
Killing it.
That stop made by
Campbell's
Jack
killing it, brah.
Absolutely love
Killing it, brah.
there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and
Tired,
stop
brah.
that one at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Nice linebacker play.
Running left is Dylan. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon.
Why not? If he's tired, I need another. Why not?
One of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he's having a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look,
I didn't feel like that was going to happen.
as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you
But
should
I
be able to
needed
carry it one more time, so make sure
to-
you get in shape.
So on fourth down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Youngway
Oh, I probably missed it. Oh no, I got it. Sweet.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8
I hope
at
he's
the
okay.
27-yard line. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that.
Come on, let's get him.
Way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Good stuff, Hutchinson. Good stuff, Hutch.
Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dylan. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, another run for Dylan. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of?
I would love to have Bijan back, but apparently he's still tired.
To the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Dylan. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. That's some strong running. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Lions will take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Come on.
Goff on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's
Good hit,
complete.
Brooks.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Ooh.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before
How?
the intermission, but now the
I did not mean to do that. Okay.
opponents
Oh
have
well.
a chance to possibly pad their lead.
How is he? Hold on. Yeah, he's not. He's not injured.
Opportunity there, and they weren't
He's
able
literally
to
just
capitalize
tired.
on, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half.
I didn't mean to
They'll come out
call
with
the
a
timeout. Oh well.
three-tight-end look on the first
Didn't really
play of the
matter.
drive. Dillon, they try the left side with him. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
One more run and I'll kick it.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
I
down right
forgot
there.
to. Okay.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Koo knocks
Bam.
this one through the post,
Let's go.
and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to
He's still tired, bro.
And get back to the football. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, I gotta hold that block.
Able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I don't get why he's
Set to
still
start this third quarter.
tired.
Here's the Falcons offense now. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line.
Holding.
To gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th
Yep.
down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down,
Oh.
that brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend
It is
a lot
smart.
of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There you go, Spriggs.
Inside the 10.
There you go, Spriggs.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Ric Flair.
Come on.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one's
no.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
How many yards? How many yards? All right.
Now Goff on first down. Oh, he dropped
Good
it.
stuff, Spriggs.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Oh, Navy yards don't count? Damn.
Here's Goff. And the Falcons get there.
There you go, Chubb.
Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That's taken on the 25. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
How is he?
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here. And
I don't get how he's still tired.
If they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he swallowed up right near the line.
Hold on, let me see something. Coaching, depth. Is it because of the depth chart? No. It's not. I'm so confused.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Oh well.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Dillon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be taken down.
Brooks!
Jordan Brooks in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now Goff. That's at the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down.
Let's go.
Back at his own 6-yard line.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Falcon football.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
They run again with Dillon.
201 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Dillon up the middle.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
On the handoff, this is Dillon. Down to the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
We have nothing else to lose. We're going for it.
Show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Here we go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Yellow.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A.J. Dillon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long.
Oh my
and this
goodness.
is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh,
and
man.
they'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th
Come on.
quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Play.
Pick up a 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been
Not sending pressure yet. Not sending pressure yet.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Goff.
Oh, it was wide open.
Caught by Montgomery.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
All right, now we can send
23 yards to pick up there. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here's Goff. Now the pressure gets
Good stop, Chubb. Good stop.
just inside the 20 at the 19. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Question is, do they go for it? They don't. Okay.
Try. Here's Eddie Pinheiro from the right hash here. Should be an easy one. The kick from Pinheiro is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Okay, buddy.
And that flag accepted.
Oh, they're going for it.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
How are you tired, Hutchinson?
Ball is gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. There's A.J. Dillon, such a powerful runner, ready to lead this offense again on this next series. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he drops
Ooh, he
it
heard
incomplete.
footsteps.
And their
He
struggles
heard
continue here.
footsteps.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Good stuff, Spriggs.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Boy, 248 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Dillon. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here we go. Set.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Tackle.
Yes! I did it!
So time runs out. It's a
I
victory
did it.
for the Atlanta Falcons. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game.
Oh my
they
God.
handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away,
I
gave
did
it
it.
back to the offense.